YouTube has created another new feature for us over in the community tab. If you have over 500 followers, you have access to the community tab where you can be posting text, polls, different photos, and now we have the ability to do quizzes as well. So if you head over to your community tab from your studio, you are going to be able to scroll up and look at your different options here. So you can do your image polls, your text polls. Now we have the ability to do quiz, and you can post your videos from your YouTube channel as well. If you click on quiz, you are able to then type in your question, and from there you can then put in answer and another answer, and you can add several answers as well, up to 4 of those. If you need to change them, you are able to then tap back on them and change whatever typos you have. You can also delete it if you added too many of those. When you are ready to go, then you can click your post button, or if you hit the little down arrow, you also have the ability to schedule this so that it will go out at a later date. Your community tab is incredibly important for you to engage with your audience outside of your normal content. So the videos and the shorts that you're posting are incredibly important, but your ability to then quiz people, to give them polls, is a great way to figure out what your audience wants more of and really facilitate that community and conversation with them. Now, if you are using quizzes, here are a couple of ways that you can be using them to make sure it really benefits your audience. The best way is to really get in there and ask a question about your most recent video. If you're doing tutorials or educational content, ask them a follow-up question. Then you can give the correct and incorrect answers to see if they were paying attention. You can also do it leading up to episodes that you are going to be dropping. So if you know you've got something really cool coming out in the very near future, start asking questions to test their knowledge of it. Or if you are going to be filming something in the future and you want to see where your audience stands on their knowledge of a topic, this is also a great way to figure that out. Unfortunately, you can only do one question at a time, so this might be really great to lead up to a really cool launch that you're going to be doing. Or if you're going to be dropping some really cool piece of content, do one a day for 3 days, or for 5 days, or for 7 days. Do it in a way that's an interactive game. You can even do it so that you have some type of other community involvement as well, and supplemental content in your content you're creating inside of your community tab. But this is a really great way to figure out where your audience stands in their knowledge and see if they learned from you and what they still have to learn from you. And you can also do it as fun, personal ways as well. I love using my community tab to develop a personal connection with my audience. And so I might quiz them on things about me. What's my favorite season, or what's my favorite color, or what am I doing today? Allow them to take those guesses. Same thing we're going to be using in our Instagram stories, where we're getting people to know us a little bit better. You can use it in your daily schedule. Today, I am working on which big project, 1, 2, or 3. You're going to give them 3 options that you're actually doing so that they know what kind of content you're creating for them, what you're doing in your job to benefit them, and then allow them to pick which one they think you're doing today. They've seen everything that you've done or everything that you're working on right now, but then they can see the one that you're doing today. This is a really great way to create that personal relationship with people and show them you're a real person and not just a mindless machine who is doing work for them. So you can use this to quiz on your content, to understand what you need to teach them more about, and to have that personal connection with them as well. There are lots of ways you can be using this, and if you've got questions or if you want more examples, if you want a fleshed out video on 5 or 10 ways that we can be doing this, here's where I want you to get into my comments and let me know you want that video. I can film that later this week and have it out for you guys. But every single day we're dropping brand new videos to help you level up on social media, on YouTube, on TikTok, Instagram, Lemon8, and with the tools and resources you need to level up your content creation so you can make more money online, but spend less time and stress doing it. We'll see you in the next episode.